Good morning, guys. It's Sharon, and I wanted to do another what you're going to need if you get involved in the reborn hobby videos here. And there's a lot of things I did not tell you that you're going to be facing if you decide to get into the reborn hobby, because if you want a clutter-free life, this may not be the hobby for you. And I'm taking it from the point of view of reborning yourself, collecting yourself, possibly selling your babies. So we're going to get started. And other than the actual supplies for reborning the dolls, don't forget all the other things involved in the reborns. And so I made a list and I'm going to go over it. The clothing and the accessories. You're going to need them for both summer and winter. And you're going to need hats and headbands and bows and bibs and onesies and diapers and pants and sleepers and sweaters and jackets and bottles and loveys or toys, pacifiers and magnets, which are right here, dresses, rompers, jumpers, shoes, socks, blankets and pillows, boppy, changing table, crib, chair, etc., storage bins, and lots of them. And hangers if you want to hang your clothing. Okay, so I have already shared my brushes and my Genesis Heat Set paints and my odorless thinner, which I keep in this thing. I use Mona Lisa brand odorless thinner. You are going to need all of the following, and the most important brush, oops, that's not good, sorry. The most important brush is this one right here, the mop brush, 1/2 inch mop brush. You're going to need the wooden stir sticks to take the paint out of your jar. These are cuticle nippers, and they look like this, and they have an angle, and these are used to cut the cable ties which hold the vinyl parts of your doll onto the cloth body. We'll get into that in a little while. You're going to need toothpicks to just flick off little pieces of debris, and also to apply eyelashes to open-eyed babies if you don't root them. Excuse me, I don't root open-eyed babies. I haven't learned how to do that yet. The eyes. These are the eyelashes. This is the glue. You're going to need to glue the eyelashes, and also if you root hair, you're going to need to use that to seal the inside of the hair. If you're going to root hair, you're going to need mohair and rooting needles. And these are the mixing bowls that I use. They're little Pyrex custard dishes. Jan, can you get that? Yeah. Sorry. And you're going to need drying racks. I have this one, and I have this one to dry your parts, your vinyl parts. This is an X-Acto knife that you're going to need to slice open the eye sockets in the back before you insert the eyes. These are the tweezers that you're going to need for plucking the holes out of the cosmetic wedges, to do the mottling, and also they're good to apply eyelashes. This is the glue that you need for gluing the magnet on the pacifier. There's various different kinds of magnets. They're all the same material, but there's different sizes. And yeah, I like the rectangular ones for the pacifiers. I don't think I have any more of those. These real big thick ones, they have a tendency to fall off because they're so heavy, so you have to put your doll in a way that it won't slide, because I experienced that. These are baby powder scented wafers if you want your baby to smell like baby powder. Sometimes I cut them in half and put them inside the polyfill inside the baby. You're going to need good lighting. I'm in front of my sliders, which this is my dining room table, which is always a mess, by the way, because I get the best lighting here. But you're going to need a spotlight, and I just bought these bulbs, which are supposed to be the best. Reveal. I got 100 watt. See, there's lots of storage that you're going to need. Lots of storage. Okay, so let's see. I think I covered everything on this table. Now, you're going to need poly pellets to weight the baby, and you're going to need to contain them in knee-high stockings. It's another storage container. Another storage container. This is fine glass beads, and you weight the limbs with this. Okay, polyfill is what you surround your weighting bags so that the baby doesn't feel stiff. And okay, so we have poly pellets, fine glass beads, polyfill, and what did I do with my, here they are. I also use steel shot for weighting. It really works very well. It does interfere with the magnet though, so you have to be careful about that. Okay, you're going to need a new wave oven if you're using Genesis heat set paints. And you're going to need to line the bottom of the pan with something like this. I just picked these up yesterday. You need to use something white and something that's got less lint, because you don't want your vinyl parts to touch any metal in the oven. And if you sell your babies, you're going to need shipping boxes. You're going to need bubble wrap, tissue paper, packing tape. You're going to need a printer to print your shipping label. You're going to need eBay knowledge, and you're going to need to have a PayPal account. So yeah, so it can get pretty involved. So the biggest issue that you're going to face that you may not realize when you start out is the longer you're in the hobby, the more stuff you're going to accumulate, particularly in the area of the clothing and accessories. Because you probably have more than one doll, you probably have more than one size doll, you probably have dolls with full arms, full legs, 3/4 limbs, you probably have girls and boys, you probably... So with that in mind, you're going to need clothes for all of them. I've been in the hobby for almost 7 years now, and I can tell you I have accumulated so many accessories and so much clothing that I have become the storage queen. Yeah, just to let you know all that's involved in reborning. It's not simple, and it needs quite a lot of space if you're going to have more than one reborn in your collection. So I hope this has been helpful to someone, and I will sure to be back soon. And take care. See you soon.